So, Wei Yi, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. So I'm actually a qualified barrister and previously had a background in law. And right now I'm
Mhm.
managing a furniture e-commerce startup in Malaysia.
So, you came from a law background, but you are currently managing an e-commerce store. So, what actually motivated you to pursue such a challenging career? Because e-commerce is not that easy, right? You need to be innovative. You need to be up in the trend. You need to understand your user base as well. So, what motivated you?
Okay. So what motivated me? I think uh, if you talk about me as a person, I always love challenges, and
Hmm.
I kind of I breathe from failure and I love challenges. I love to start off my comfort zone. So
Hmm.
um and e-commerce space actually exactly like provides that to me, and especially in a startup. So I love to learn new things, and then so as a business owner, I need to learn new things. Need to be the first one to learn new things, then learn it, create a system, and pass it on. So that is really something that I really do enjoy. And yeah, and the opportunity came to me right after I finished my law degree and qualified as a barrister. And actually, I did receive an offer from a bank in London, but because I think that uh, the fast paced industry maybe suits me better, so I listened to my heart and pursue the career, and I have been in this career for half a year right now. Yeah, 6 months.
All right. So, tell us a little bit more about your e-commerce store.
E-commerce store.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we actually is a subsidiary from a main company. The main company is focused. They're specialized in heating solutions. So it's like air conditioning. So it's like those big air cons that you see in those big shopping malls. So they are
Hmm.
OEM manufacturer for that, and we leverage on their manufacturing capacity to manufacture furniture that specialize for online businesses. So when we design our furniture, we design it to be delivery cost efficient, and also easy to be assembled by customer. And with that is like our main core unique point. Then if I talk about history of the business, it all started last year around October.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, so we came up with this idea that we think of utilizing the scrap metal from the main
Hmm.
company, because they do like big projects. They are like one of the top OEM manufacturer for Daikin, those big players, big aircon players in Malaysia. So we're thinking we can utilize the scrap metal to create a furniture. Then we started R&D. We started looking into market, what is in demand the market. Of course, that is first starting out. Like there's so many try and errors, and we have created I think 12 products. And the only product that really hit the market hard is our basically it's our 13 product. That's our side
Hmm.
table, and we have sold 4,000 units
Okay.
up to date. Yeah. So yeah, so the R&D, I think it lasted, I really remember it lasted until around April. And then in May, when I finished my barrister paper, that's when it really the marketing side really start off. Yeah.
All right. So, I think the name is Mojomore, right?
Yeah, it's more and more.
Right. So basically, you came into the furniture because you already have some sort of relevance in the other company, the parent company, and that's what make you go into the furniture world. So, I mean, e-commerce when it comes to furniture, it's a little bit tricky model as well because sometimes people need a lot of modifications. So, how do you normally handle that when people ask for changes or things like that, or do you just sell specific models?
Yeah, because actually is our business model is not because our furniture are mostly made for online. So when we create furnitures, like there's a certain limitation to the delivery, depends on the courier
Mm-hmm.
service. We don't really do customization for now
Okay.
being. We do like do a like minor customization. So if the original item is like 100 cm, so customer want like
Okay.
220 cm, that we can do it. That's like minor customization. Or they want it black color, change it to white color. Those are stuff that we will happily like do it. If those major customization, like you want we just did a customization for a customer. He's like in the renovation industry. He wants like a
Mm-hmm.
hanger that is hang to like the ceiling, and
Mm-hmm.
hanger need to have a load bearing of 100 kg. Yeah, those kind of stuff we do. Of course, like if their budget allowed, because like we
Okay.
can't those kind of stuff we can't do it cost efficient. So if the budget allows, we will still do it. Yeah. So but we that is not our main. That's not the core business. Yeah. So that is
Okay.
like by project basis and by like of course on the client's budget as well.
Okay. So who are your normal target customers? Are they mostly business or they are normally like B2C, like family people or something like that?
Yeah, our customer is business model is B2C, and target
Mm-hmm.
customer is around like 25 to 45 years old, and usually like right now it's around like 60%, 60 to 70% female, and the rest of them are males. Yeah, I would say like mm, most of them like either housewife or like office
Mm-hmm.
workers. Yeah, so they have
Okay.
like a bit more time to like spend at home and like look around and like like, oh, I do want to decorate their house. Yeah.
So normally, I mean, how is your business growing now? How many orders are you receiving on a monthly basis?
On a monthly basis is around 1,006. I didn't really keep up. Last month is around like 1,600 plus. Yeah.
Okay. So it's growing, right?
Yeah, every year we have around like 50% growth right now. So it's like still a very aggressive like growing stage.
Okay. So in terms of, I mean, marketing or let's say demand generations, what are the things you are doing to make sure that people know about your brand and the furnitures?
Yeah, as you previously mentioned, like e-commerce is a very like fast-paced industry. So
Yeah.
there's no like one size fit all, and even like if it's um, half a year ago, it might not fit right now. So um there's no like one thing that we do. It's mostly
Mm-hmm.
like learn from the competitors and see what works for them. Then we take it in. We of course we evaluate within our team, and basically no one make a decision. It's just evaluate
Yeah.
our team and just try it out. And our market is the best like evaluator. They will evaluate whether the idea works or not. So yeah, I would say like it's more like experiment. Every day is like trying new things. Just throw it out, and the market will tell you whether it works. It works, then just scale it out. If it doesn't work, then just keep it under the
Yeah, makes sense.
table.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that makes sense. Can you give us a little bit, I mean, a few examples of the campaigns that worked for you or the experiments that worked for you?
Yeah, sure. So one of our top products right now is our one of our racking system
Mm-hmm.
is a 3-tier racking system. So
Mm-hmm.
previously, that is we just did like a minor tweak. So basically, it's just market research and a minor tweak. So what happens
Mm-hmm.
actually like I'm not sure it's the same in your country, but in Malaysia, like water filter machine. Yeah, water filter
Mm-hmm.
machine is quite a big thing in Malaysia because like all our waters need to like go through water filter machine. There's no like it's not like UK when you can just drink straight from the tap water. So it's quite a big thing in
Mm-hmm.
Malaysia, and a lot of people realize that you need a rack to put your water filter machine. So personally, we do have the racking system, but It's just doesn't the product listing is just not the name of the water filter machine. So
Okay.
actually what we did is just changing name, changing the name of it. So like when people search for it, people are able to find us. And by just this little simple step, it actually like boosted the sales like I think from like one to I think previously was selling at like 50 units per month. Right now it's
Mm-hmm.
selling at around even like one campaign, last campaign we sold like I think 1 to 200 units in like 2 3
Okay.
days. Yeah.
Okay. So you
So
mostly work with the SEOs in terms of growing.
not really only SEOs. It's more like we
Mm-hmm.
look at our competitors and like analyze what works for them and just try it out. Just try it out. Of course, you need to record everything down. Like when do you
Yep.
make the changes, and like after you make the changes, what is the data before that? What's the data after that? So that's I realized that the marketplace are quite useful. So there's like the conversion data, average basket size, stuff like that. So just look at data, and data will tell you whether your strategy works. If the data is
Okay.
like deteriorating or like the data is not reflecting anything, means that your strategy doesn't work. Or like
So you,
yeah.
so you're also selling in different marketplaces, or people mostly come to your website and order from there?
Yeah, our main source is still from marketplace. So right now we are on Shopee and Lazada. It's with the same name
Mm-hmm.
Mojomore.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we are now expanding towards our website as well. Yeah, but that
Okay.
I would say like our main sale is still from Shopee and Lazada.
All right. So mostly Shopee and Lazada, and people are now coming down into your website to buy things as well.
Yeah.
So what do you see your main USP is than any other I think furniture companies?
Our main USP is providing like simple and minimalistic furniture with affordable price, and
Okay.
of course our quality like we use like top notch industrial standard metal because like our main company is actually doing aircon. So the type of metal they use is definitely up to industrial standard. It's called galvanized metal. And I would say like if you go to marketplace, none of the furniture makers are actually using this metal because
Okay.
it's not cost efficient. Yeah, it's just not
Okay.
cost efficient. And of course, like this is our main USP because the material of the metal will like ensure that um, the furniture will last so much longer than normal mouse steel furniture. Yeah, that's our main USP. And we can make it affordable is because like we cut out all those like middleman costs. So it's directly
Okay.
fresh from the factory to your house. And yeah, so when we take out all those commission, middleman commission, we transfer all those like commission back as like a discount to our customers.
So quality product in a cheaper rate.
Yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Got it. So in terms of challenges, so what do you think your major challenges are right now in terms of growing your company?
Our major challenges, I think it's time. So I'm quite ambitious. Like I'm quite ambitious person. So like I really want to grow it as fast as possible. And
Mhm.
I just feel like every time I'm just racing against time. And um, my team is my team is actually quite young. We are quite small and quite young as well. I only have like I think three three office workers, three office
Mhm.
workers, and like one operation guy and yeah, a few packing mans. So
Okay.
and we are all very fresh from graduate. Like we learn everything from scratch ourselves. That is what yeah. So we believe that like we believe that the e-commerce is better done with like more flexible minded compared to like
Mhm.
someone who's like fixed minded. So because this is a fast paced industry as well, we need to change like super fast. Like you need to be quick on our feet as well. So we hire like young people, and of course like young people comes with like less experience. So we do need we do take time to like learn. So I think like
Mhm.
time is our biggest challenges as well. Of course like there's also like yeah I'll say time lah, yeah.
Okay. And what's your plan for future growth of Mojomore? Like maybe in 2022, what are the things you want to achieve?
Yeah, so actually we are quite mature on our marketplace. So we are not expanding our marketplace and direct our customer right into our web store, our website. Yeah, our main plan for 2022 is to grow our web store, website. Yeah.
Your background in the law area, and we have been graduating pretty recently. So, what triggered you to take this risk? I mean, all the young populations, they are normally risk averse, but you have taken a big risk. After the graduations, you are moving more into the entrepreneurship line. So, what was your secret?
Yeah, so I'm actually quite a logical person as well. So I didn't make my decision over the night. I took like quite some time. I took a few, I think a good like 2 to 3 months to make this decision. So maybe I can go through my decision process if any of you guys are like in the same boat as I was previously. So first thing I did is like of us to like gather more data. So it's quite pointless to like just sit in a room and like crack your brain or what you should do, you know. So just go out and talk to people and talk to people. Don't talk to people that you don't want to become. That I think is a quite a good advice from my friend. So one of my friends told me this, like my friend literally is like, don't ask me for advice because I know that you don't want to be me, you know. So my friend is like, yeah, so go and ask advice from people that you want to become, like people that you
Mhm.
admire, like you want to live their life. Go and ask them. Don't ask people like you like you don't even want to live their life. Don't ask advice from them because um that are not those are not advice that is going to be useful for you. So I like when you gather information as advice from people that um the kind of life that you want to live in. So ask advice from people like that. Then after gathering your data, then you need to really sit down and of course ask yourself like um what do you want? Like, of course, okay, it's quite hard to know what do you want. It's more like I think it's a better question to ask like what do you don't want? Yeah. Then list down like what do you not want in a paper. Yeah, you need to list down a paper. Like it's useless to go through in your brain because you get like more and more frustrated with yourself. So put in a paper what you don't want and from all the after you gather all the data, draw a SWOT analysis literally. Yeah. So list out what are the options that you have right in front of you. So whether be an entrepreneur, whether job A, job B, job C, you know, like there's a lot of path in front of you. So you just need to make a decision. Of course, like if there's no choices, then what are the things that um you want to work towards? Like you might not have a job offer in front of you, but you really want to be like, I don't know, like I think a lot of people want to be a management consultant right now. So like if you really be a management consultant, write that as an option as well. Then each paper, basically like every option you list down like the SWOT analysis for each of them. Then yeah, I think by that point you'll be quite clear because yeah, it's really pointless to just sit there and like think it in your brain because you get more and more frustrated with yourself. Like I've been there, so don't do that. Yeah. So yeah, just list down your paper and if you're still stuck, if you're still stuck after listing everything down, that just means that you have not gathered enough data. So just go back out again, talk to more people, and come back in and gather all the data again, evaluate again, and believe me, like trust yourself that when when the time comes, the you will just make the decision naturally. The decisions come like very naturally to you. So just don't need to force yourself. Don't give pressure to yourself. Yeah.
Well, just to summarize, then we have the Nike slogan of just do it, but do it with more data.
Yeah, I'm a very data person. I'm a very logical person. So just go and collect data, come back, evaluate, and have a conclusion. Yeah.
Makes sense. My background is started from data analysis. I can relate to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Wei Yi, for being in our podcast today. We have been very inspirational. Hopefully, that will be helping our listeners as well.